You know how the Republicans said, oh, you can't bring Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and other, top-level detainees to New York City and try them? That's crazy. No, you should do military commissions, and New York is where the 9/11 bombings happened, and you would present a richer target for terrorists if you did this, etc. Now, all terrible arguments we've addressed before. Guess what the Obama administration is considering doing? They're considering moving the trial. No, but that's what I'm talking about. That's weakness. They punch you in the gut, and instead of you punching back, you go, oh, okay, where you want me to move that? Now, they deny it, right? So there's reports. Almost everybody is reporting it. New York Daily News and almost every publication in New York Post, which is not very reputable, but it seems fairly clear. In fact, their denial, the White House denial, is what leads me to believe it's definitely true. Okay, so let me explain. So they're saying, well, the White House is considering options on where to move it. They will not move it to a military tribunal. They will still do it in a federal court, but it might be on an army base. It might be on basically an almost uninhabited island off of Manhattan. It might be in upstate New York, but they're thinking of moving it. Now, when the White House says, oh, well, now these stories are, what they say, overwritten, exaggerated, right? So is it true that you're considering other venues? Well, in the course of things, of course you consider other venues. Okay, here comes the buckle, right? And so why would you be considering other venues? The crime happened in New York, you'd be trying them in New York, it makes sense. Well, it's not that we're worried about, defense, or it's not the Republican points on this. We're just starting to worry about costs a little bit. They're going to crumble. They're going to buckle. They're going to move the trial. Weakness, man. And, you give in and you give in and you give in, and you can't ever stand your ground. At some point, somebody's going to say, hey, you know what? That's not the strong leader I elected. And here's what American people, the electorate, does not like: weakness in a politician. They like strength. Bush was an absolute moron, and most of the country knew it for a long period of time. But he came out in 2004, when the cat's already out of the bag, but he stood his ground. He said, come on, who's up? Who's next? I'm going to kick your ass, right? And John Kerry was like, well, I don't want to criticize him during my convention. My God, man, you're running against him, okay? I was screaming my head off at the convention. Attack! Attack! What are you doing this convention for, right? So this is a fundamental problem for Democrats, and unfortunately, it seems like it's also a fundamental problem for Obama. Look, here's classic jank, right? Here's how I would have handled it. Okay, these are always fun, right? So if they come to me and they say, move the trial, here's what I would do. I'd do a press conference and I'd say, look, I'd like to ask the Republicans if they're cowards. Are you so scared of the terrorists, the ones we've already caught, that you're going to move the trial and you're going to totally ignore our justice system? Hey, GOP, do you have any idea how our justice system works? Do you know that we hold trials where the crime happened? That's part and parcel of our justice system? That when we capture people, we try them and we bring them to justice? Do you not believe in our justice system? Are you so pathetically scared of Khalid Sheikh Mohammed and the guys we've caught that you would move to accommodate them? Do you want to accommodate terrorists? Is that what you want to do? Look, you come over the top, man. You punch them in the face. If they punch you in the gut, you punch them in the face, politically speaking, okay? But when I see stories like this, he doesn't have the fight in him. He doesn't have it. Give in and give in and give in. And in the end, you're not going to win on policy grounds that way, obviously. And then you're not even going to win on politics. You think you're being Mr. Nice Guy. In the short run, that might help you a little bit, but in the long run, these things build up to an image of a guy who is not a strong leader.